The first-place Rams host the Seahawks on Sunday in a big NFC West matchup. The Rams' offense is currently second in the league in points, and earlier this week, Football Outsiders gave them the best chance to make the playoffs of any team in the NFC. We're joined by FS1 NFL analyst and Rams legend Eric Dickerson.
Oh, now you're so full of yourself, you're all dressed up. And,
Hey, I'm trying to be like
to
you.
a gala here.
I'm trying to be like you.
Big celebration of the Rams.
Hey,
when your team has 3 wins this early in the season,
thank you. You know,
you dress up, you feel good.
You know the deal,
party,
because
right?
you never know what'll happen.
You better tell us what's
Yes, tell us what's going to happen. What is your prediction?
I predict a score of 24-10 Rams. And let me tell you why. First of all, let's go back to last year. The Rams were 3-1 the same time last year. And I said on a radio show, this is not a real 3-1 team. I say, now just wait. The collapse is going to happen because they couldn't score points. They were relying on the defense. And that's all that happened last year.
I'm sure Jeff Fisher loved that.
Hey, that's why I couldn't go on the sidelines anymore. Right there. So now this year, this team, this is a real 3-1 team. This could be a 4-0 team. I mean, they have a running game. Yeah. They have a defense. You know, it's funny, when we talked about running backs, we said that Ezekiel Elliott was the best running back in the NFL.
Oh, now you've changed.
No, I just go. It just goes to show you when you have an offensive line what you can do and a quarterback, and so it just goes to show how good Todd Gurley really is.
So you're saying running backs are actually overrated, right?
No, they're not underrated or overrated. Yeah. They're part of a football team, so they're just important as any other facet of a team. So I feel like this. I just gotta say, I think the Rams will win this football game. I think that the defense will catch up. I think everybody has questions about the defense, but with Wade Phillips, I have no problem with that. It showed last week against your Cowboys. The second half, what do? Shut that offense. Shut them down. Shut them down. Yeah. So I got to go with my Rams to win this game 24-10.
Drop, shut them down, open up, shop.
Stop.
I got to score 20-16 Rams. The Rams are a confident bunch. And the one thing that we've seen, even when they weren't a very good team, they could keep Jeff Fisher's job for another year by beating Seattle. And they helped him keep his job a lot longer than maybe he should, because they might be 3-13, they might finish 2-14, but one of those 3 or 2 wins was going to come against Seattle. Yeah. The one thing that we do know, if you want to be who you think you are, make a statement against Seattle. Now, Seattle still got that poor offensive line. You do not want to have a poor offensive line going up against that team, coached by Wade Phillips. Aaron Donald and Brockers and Robert Quinn. Now, if he think he had problems against Green Bay's defense, he about to have some real problems. When I watch the Rams now, they look like a team to me that has confidence, Skip, and they expect to win.
Exactly.
This is a whole different ball game. I've been on teams where, man, if this goes right and the defense can hold them to 5 points, and if a bird fly on the flagpole and they play the national anthem at exactly 2:01, we gonna win this game. The Rams, hey, throw it out there. Oh, we got this. That's what they did in Dallas last week. We got this. So they're playing a confident bunch. Todd Gurley running. Jared Goff is showing you why they moved up in the draft to select them #1 overall. He's also showing you why he was the best quarterback in the 2016 draft, contrary to popular belief. So with that being said,
he's writing notes. So he's writing notes.
The Los Angeles Rams 20, the Seahawks 16.
Joy Taylor, I want to remind you, I just wrote this down. He just said, we got this. And the we is now the Rams got this.
I know. It's hard to keep track of what teams.
Guess who the Rams are playing this Sunday in Los Angeles?
Isn't it his Super Bowl pick?
It's a Super Bowl team. He picked Seattle to win the Super Bowl, to beat New England in the Super Bowl.
I didn't say they were going to go undefeated.
You're off the bandwagon?
No.
Against little brother Rams in the division?
See,
really?
I love how you...
What?
First of all,
this is shocking.
I love how you and Joy try to do this.
Well, I didn't try to do anything with Joy. I just wanted a reminder for the record. He just said we about the Rams.
I heard him.
I'm not saying Seattle was going to go undefeated. I didn't say they're going to be 14-2.
This is it, man. This is the division.
So it's not over with yet.
So you can't
lose one game?
You can't. Hold on. I just want to know this. You can't win the Super Bowl as a wild card? So you got to be the division winner?
Does this game not have psychological magnitude to it? Is this not a tone setter for the rest of the year within that division?
They hold serve at home. That's all they would have done.
I say they beat them last year at home. Yeah. With a bad offense.
Thank you for bringing that up, because there's this phenomenon that operates. I've been watching it now for the last 40 years in the sports media business. Whenever the world starts saying, oh, this team has arrived and that team has no chance, you better watch out, because that team that used to be that team, it still thinks it's that team. So, again, Jeff Fisher had a whole lot of success against the Seattle Seahawks when he coached the Rams. In fact, he was 5-5, and he would rise up for really often for the big upsets.
Yes.
Why was that? Because Seattle never took Jeff Fisher's team seriously enough, because they were just that bad team down there somewhere.
St. Louis.
St. Louis or in the Coliseum, where it's not even their home away from home. And now, all of a sudden, Big Brother, which is still the Seattle Seahawks, is going to come in and say, and you grew up in a household like this, your big brother, when you started to get a little athletic and start to get a little muscle on you, you're playing one-on-one in the backyard or wherever, he finally said, I'm going to put a stop to this, and you wind up throwing the ball out in the woods because you're so mad because Big Brother beat up on you. And I said the Rams are going to be throwing the ball out in the woods after this game because they're going to get beat up by this team that's going to put them back in their place. I love this team. I told you all last week, this team is on the verge. It is loaded on both sides of the ball with weapons and studs on defense. But all of a sudden, if you watched on, was it Sunday night, Seattle found itself on offense, albeit against the Indianapolis Colts, who I think they're not that bad on defense. And all of a sudden, did you see what happened in the second half of that game?
Yes.
It was 36-3. Seattle scored 36 second half points, and that little J.D. McKissick came out of nowhere. He's just like a little lightning bolt. And I think they have a new weapon. And all of a sudden, they're running it, they're throwing it, and I think they found themselves on offense. They were protecting. They got Russell Wilson going. They got him moving. 337 total yards just in the second half. You don't think they're going to bring some momentum to the Coliseum on Sunday? I don't know if you're going to be there.
I'll be there. I'm on the sidelines.
All right. Well, you might want to
leave on the sideline. I'll be there. I'll be there.
This is the chance for Seattle to say no. We still control this division, and I think they're going to say no.
Can I ask you a question? Let me ask you. I just want to ask you one question.
I got to get at him.
What Indianapolis Colts defensive player would you take over anybody on the Rams defense?
Boy, you beat me to it.
I would take that Ohio State safety.
A hooker?
Malik Hooker, yep. He's a stud. And he played big on Sunday. In the first half, it was a game, man.
Look at that D-line. They got 7 number-1 picks, first-round draft picks, and they front 7.
Yeah, but I used to think Seattle was just pathetic on offense, like they couldn't score on anybody.
Well, no.
And they scored 36 second-half points.
It's mighty funny when the Rams beat the Colts, it was like, well, they didn't beat nobody. But now when the Seahawks beat the Colts.
That was the first game.
It still make a difference. It's still NFL. It's still NFL. When the Rams beat the Colts.
They play different.
They play
but nobody knows. You know, you're
what
just
about,
kind of like.
What about when they beat the Cowboys?
Who?
The Rams.
You talking about who? The Rams.
I told you going into the game, I was scared to death of the game.
Skip, you like Houdini. You always give yourself some wiggle room out. You always give it like a poof, like a magic wand.
I say it before it happens. I told you the Rams are too good. I was scared to death of that game.
This is the best defense the Rams are going against. But we have a different offensive line. And one thing is that our defensive line has always dominated the Seahawks offensive line.
And
who is Russell Wilson going to hand it off to? Give me the backs.
Carson broke his leg.
Thank you.
Thomas Rawls.
Wow, we scared of Thomas Rawls.
What about Eddie Lacy?
He's still there, but I don't even
He's probably overweight.
I mean, Edie said it.
I just told you, watch out for J.D. McKissick.
All that
watch out.
I'm just trying to figure out.
Watch out for and Aaron Donald is in football shape. He's in football shape.
All that fish up in
the Dallas Cowboys saw that last
all those scallops and cream and crab legs up there, and he eating steak.
Do you have your jersey on underneath that?
I'm gonna wear it for you. I'm gonna wear it for you again. And I'm gonna make you wear the goggles the whole time. See if you can see what you're writing next time.
In the end, I think it's going to be close, low scoring, but I got the flip almost of your same prediction. I got 2017 instead of Rams. I got Richard Sherman. He's going to have a big day. That defense is going to have a big day against young Jared Goff because he's still young, and they will have him for lunch.
That is an older defense. That defense is in their late 20s now. You know, it's funny how they did get disrespect. Even in Vegas, you know, the home team gets 3 points. They call it you pick 'em. This is the most disrespected team right now in the NFL. But and you know why they're going to win this game too? They're going back to the old jersey.
They go back to the
They're going back to the old jersey for this game.
They going back to the blue and gold.
They're going back to the
blue and gold.
the real Ram colors. And
You know what?
we're going to win in those
I'll see
colors.
on Sunday. I'll look up, and Eric Dickerson will have come into the game to spell Todd Gurley for a couple of plays.
He might be on the sideline.
You want to play?
No, I don't want to play.
He
I'm
might
not
be on the
crazy.
sideline with his jersey, though.
Yeah, you should wear that.
I might get my Jerry curl back too.
No, you can forget those days.
Eric will be back later in the show. We'll discuss the latest in the Cam Newton controversy next.
Ain't no wrong